Therefore, don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will have enough worries of its own. Matthew 6:34. Jesus famously said those words during what we now call the Sermon on the Mount after some great teaching on the whole issue of worry and anxiety. You may describe yourself as a serial worrier or someone who just breezes through life with not a care in the world. Wherever you fall on that scale, I'm sure most of us have had an anxious thought or two over the last few weeks. Here's a few examples. Does that cough mean I have the virus? Can I manage my schedule as well as teach my own children English, maths, geography, history, PE, and what on earth is PSHE? If I keep eating all that comfort food, will I have any clothes that fit me when we can finally come out of lockdown? Or what happens when I've watched everything on Netflix? Or maybe, how empty is my life without cricket to watch? Okay, maybe that's just me. But do you know what? It's natural to be concerned at this time because so many things are unknown. And yet Jesus says, don't worry. He doesn't add, unless there is a crisis. Jesus wants us not to be anxious in all circumstances. So how on earth can we do this? Firstly, understand your Father knows even better than us what we need. And secondly, he wants us to seek his kingdom first and everything else will be given to you. In other words, look to God rather than the crisis. Turn your anxious thoughts into prayer. Bring them to Jesus. Seek him first. And finally, take no thought for tomorrow will have enough problems of its own. I've found this wisdom from Jesus so helpful at this time. If I start to think about the weeks or the months that lockdown may go on for, it begins to increase my anxiety. My mind spirals and I can feel the panic starting to arise in me. However, if I'm thinking about only today, as Jesus advises, it becomes more manageable. Actually, psychologists have now caught up with Jesus on this one. They are recommending this as good practice for well-being during the current situation. So, let us all focus on today and look to Jesus in this day and let God by his Spirit go ahead of us into all of our tomorrows. Let us pray. Loving God, please grant me peace of mind and calm my troubled heart. My soul is like a turbulent sea. I can't seem to find my balance, so I stumble and worry constantly. Give me the strength and clarity of mind to find my purpose and walk the path you laid out for me. I trust your love, God, and know that you will heal this stress. Just as the sun rises each day against the dark of the night, please bring me clarity with the light of God. In your name I pray. Amen.